Hi guys, so nice to see you. This is the place where the journey starts, and I'm gonna tell you a lot more about it. I'm really excited about it, and that's how we start. So we found ourselves in a scenario which was totally new for us. I mean, lockdown, travel restrictions, it hit us all in once. We couldn't even believe what was going on. We've been on the phone with everybody. I was planning to go to Asia, back to Asia. As you know, I came back on the 29th of January. So my ticket was already booked for the 29th of March, and everything was just like, okay, I want to get out of here again, take care of my parents a little bit. But it all went to pieces. We went into lockdown. I was stuck with my mom. Kuna was up in the north. And it was crazy. So we made plans. We had a deep feeling and a deep understanding before already that we want to get out of this system. This is getting kind of creepy for us because we are free spirits, and this was not a normal thing anymore. You can call it whatever it is, but for us, we just wanted to make a plan to get out. So then sadly, on the 9th of May, my dad died, and it was a big loss for my mom and for the friends and family. And we've been all devastated, and it came to a point where we reached anxiety and a real low level of, we all been down. It was hard to comprehend, and and so it all went around. My dad had this wish that he wanted to be cremated, and he wanted to see a sea burial in Portugal. That's exactly where we said, okay, we're gonna make his wish come true, and we're gonna get my mom safely here to Portugal. For me, it was not a unusual trip. I'd done this trip many times. We decided to go by car, and so for me, it was not something where I had to think a lot. But in these times, we knew something completely different, is coming our way. And so Kuna came down, we got in a car, and exactly this is where this crazy trip started. So much more to come. So until now, we had a roughly 10-hour trip. Everything went smooth. We've been actually pretty upbeat. We had good conversations. We've been happy that we're on the road. So, the travel spirit was there again, and that's a good thing. And it was long. It was, like I said, a 10-hour ride. And then we finally arrived on our first stop in Lyon about midnight. And when I entered the town, it went smooth because I was on GPS, so it was easy to move around and find the hotel. But when we came to the area from the hotel, it felt pretty dark. Even I thought like, wow, we have to be on guard, Kuna, this is quite a few dodgy people around here. And my mom didn't like it at all. But we had found a place right in front of the hotel. We had to basically check out like a special unit. It was crazy, especially because we've been tired, carrying all the car, everything that was in the car up to the room. Brought my mom basically safe to bed, and she was happy that she just could crash, get a shower and get it done. So we went down. Kuna and me were still hungry. Hotel staff was really friendly. They gave us a tip where we can eat a really nice shawarma. So we went there, and we sat outside after we ordered our food, and there was a group of people. They didn't mean anything good from us. It was really feeling like those guys want to rob us badly, and you can feel the vibes. I was filling Kuna in because he didn't look my way, and I said, we have to watch those people. And as they knew that we checked them out, and I'm also not the smallest guy, they backed down, they actually stand up. One of the guys came close to us, and he apologized because he knew, that we've been checking what's going on. And by then, we said it's okay. We went back to the hotel, had a real good sleep. We crashed because we've been also exhausted. And that's where the story continued the next day.
Enchanté.
So we've been on our way to Montpellier, but it was far too early. So we decided to hit a few more kilometers and just go all the way to Barcelona. And as we arrived in Barcelona, it was peak hour, and I mean traffic, rush hour. And it was crazy because, you know, we had to go in over these bridges and, small narrow tunnels and everywhere cars and motorbikes, crazy. So our GPS led us down just close to the hotel, but we've been in a one-way road. Kuna had to step out. He asked a taxi driver how we get best back to the hotel. So he said, "Oh, why you don't go backwards? One-way street." So Kuna came back in the car. I took it literally. I hit in the back gear, and I just drove crazy speed backwards. And can imagine the anxiety in the car. But we arrived finally safe. We checked into the hotel and we got ready for dinner. So this is where we get back into town. So in the evening, we decided to go for dinner, typical Spanish dinner, so-called paella. We take my mom out in the middle of the center. And what we realized straight away is that the city was very, 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 very quiet. I mean, for a city with millions of people, that was feeling like a village. So we had something to eat that was pretty good, but we brought mom back to the hotel, and then we decided to go to this park from the Glory Tower, very close by, this futuristic building in the middle of Barcelona. And that's where it just dawned on us. We had good conversations about, the past couple of hours, about our trip. And we just thought like this is affecting everybody. We are in a place where it's not normal anymore. It just doesn't help to just leave to another country. This is, everybody is affected by this. So, yeah. And we actually wanted to stay longer in Barcelona because we wanted to find out more about the feel and the vibes in Barcelona. But we heard about a lockdown that's probably coming up very quickly, and so we decided to go on the next morning. And actually, it was really, really worth it because the trip through Andalusia was also a special kind. So we finally arrived in Alicante after a long but beautiful drive to the south of Spain, Andalusia. Just fantastic. The pictures and the videos speak for themselves, but it was just an amazing, amazing drive. We arrived in Alicante at the hotel. I must say, I can't say enough about it, but I will mention it at least. They've been super duper friendly. They've been very, very helpful. They arranged us a really great restaurant close by in Alicante, a real nice Spanish tapas bar. And we've been exhausted. So after a long drive, we've been ordering a taxi because nobody wanted to drive anymore after 10 hours of drive. And the taxi driver just spoke out to us and on the way to the restaurant, about his fears in quarantine, how strict it was, and about all the, fears that he maybe is losing his job. And that was quite a sombering experience, and again reminded us what kind of situation we are in there. And we saw this in Spain, in Barcelona and in Lyon. It was just like this. So we crashed out early. And the next morning, we've been super excited just to go to Portugal and finally arrive in Lagos. So that's what we've been looking forward to. But you guys had a strong lockdown, huh? Yeah. No? Very strong. And the police is still checking, different people in the car, no? Yeah. I know.
Oh, come on, man. Look at this.
There it is. But now the numbers go up again, in Spain, in Barcelona.
Up. Barcelona and today Madrid very bad.
Yeah?
Yeah, Madrid very bad. Yeah.
You think they're gonna make it?
The best phone is here.
The best place is here.
Yeah, here.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
Nice.
So we finally arrived in Lagos, beautiful Portugal. Sun is shining. Mentioned this, end of September. We're still driving around in a cabriolet. And we don't have any regrets. I mean, we knew we want to escape the system, and this is a big point in our future talks, in our future real talks. It was a little bit chaotic because we arrived beginning of August, high season. It was very, very hard to find a place. We've been first staying in a holiday apartment, and you know, then we moved into a like of kind of Pablo Escobar style apartment where we had 3 doors to open and then go in. So it was a little bit weird, like people trying to you know, hide us from the public. Anyway, so through a good friend, we found a really nice place now with a little swimming pool, and we found a nice place to settle down and to feel ourselves home. You know, and this is basically it, you know, that we're doing now what we love to do. We make a lot of pictures, we make our drone videos, you know, we're getting it all together, you know, to give you guys good content. And I hope you guys gonna subscribe for the next time, because, you know, we're just getting fired up, that's for sure. So stay tuned, guys. Oi! What you staring to do thing here? Open the door, man. How are you? Hello. Nice to see you, man.
Hey man.
So guys, now that you followed our trip, you saw what all happened. We're here in Lagos now. I want to take this opportunity to tell all the beautiful people, all our friends, you know, our families, that you guys been just awesome. We are really, really glad that you've been, you know, interested in our story, and that you really welcomed us with open arms. I can't say even more, you know, it was overwhelming for us what you guys been doing for us. We found so many good people here, a lot of people I knew also from the past. So I hope we're going to continue this, and we will continue this in a super cool way. So you guys stay tuned, there's much more to come.